Hey, it's Dan Miller here. Just a couple thoughts on our Strangest Secret challenge. For those of you who started on September 1st, today was day 10. That means we're one third of the way through, and it feels great to know we're making that kind of consistent progress. I want to compliment you on being consistent about every day. Now, we also have a whole lot of new people in my podcast on Friday. I know I talked about the Strangest Secret, and we've had a lot of new people join us. Welcome to you as well. If you started yesterday on the 9th or today the 10th, that's fine as well. Just start your 30 days. We welcome you along for the ride. Now, yesterday I was reminded of something and reminded of why I need to listen over and over and over again. In walking every morning, I know pretty much where I am when Earl Nightingale talks about a particular story. And all of a sudden I was walking and I realized he had not talked about planting the seeds, the corn and the nightshade. I had heard nothing about that. And yet I was way past the point in my walk where he would normally talk about that. I thought, well, that's strange. Well, you know what happened? He did talk about it. I was listening to the audio, but my mind took another trail. My mind went off on another thought that I was developing. And I think we all do that. That's the power of repetitive listening. We hear things every day that we did not hear before. Now, a lot of you are talking about the idea of you really don't have to do anything. Just think about it. Be careful about how he is unpacking that. It's really not, we don't want to have you thinking that you don't need to do anything. When I think back about the big dreams that I've accomplished, things that have come true, it's required massive action on my part to make those things happen. There was nothing that just fell out of the sky. So when he talks about don't concern yourself too much with how you're going to achieve your goal, leave that completely to a power greater than yourself. All you have to do is know where you're going. But then he says the answers will come to you of their own accord. Know that all you have to do is hold your goal before you. Everything else will take care of itself. But here's how everything else takes care of itself. You come up with ideas. I mean, Robin, who is involved in this, has just decided that she's going to join my wife, Joanne, to go on an artist trip to Florence, Italy next year. Well, it's about $7,000. So while she's retired, she's decided she's going to take a part-time job at Costco where they serve you the samples. She can set her own hours, work as much as she wants to or as little. So it's not a real hardship, but she's eagerly looking forward to that because that money is going to go straight into her account to go to Italy. And it'll take her about 4 months of working part-time to accumulate the funds for her to go on that trip. I think that's an example of how it works for all of us, where when you get the goal in mind, then you do start to get ideas. What would I need to do to make that come true? So again, have fun in the process. I love hearing your stories. We share more of those as we go along. But again, congratulations, being a third of the way through from the Strangest Secret Challenge.